Let me introduce myself. My name is Ulfa Dukrastiwi. I'm from student teacher from Mercubuana University. And nice to meet you guys. And today in this learning video, we will discuss about recount text, regular and irregular verbs. This is for senior high school grade 1. Let's see. Okay, back to the video. What we will learn about in this study? Okay, yes, so we will learn about first recount text, second regular and irregular verb, including negatives and question, and then exercise. Okay, so definition, generic structure, language feature of recount text. You might already quite familiar about recount text, right? But I will explain again about what is recount text, what is their generic structure and language feature. Okay, so recount text is a recount tells about events that have happened to you or other people. The purpose of recount text is to entertain, to retell, to entertain us or the audience. And then there are a generic structure. We already know three generic structure from recount text. That is orientation, events, and ending or reorientation. Orientation is it tells when and where the event began and who was there. And events is tell the events in the order they happened, in order. And the ending or reorientation tells how the experience ended and some thought you may have about it. I make this example. She said no. For the orientation, it always at first one day in December 1955 until this man your seat. Give this man your seat. Okay, and then the events in the order they happen. So this is the what happened, and the endings or the orientation is the last paragraph, and it shows from for the rest of her life blah blah blah, and at the age of 92 is a reorientation. As you can see, of course, there are a title in this recount text. Now we move to language feature. Language feature is like the characteristic of recount text, and it consists of introducing personal participant. It is like I, my group, and using chronological connection. For example, then, first, second, final, or finally, and then using linking verb. For example, was, were, and heard. Using action verb. For example, look, go, change, and then the last is using simple past tense. I give you the formula of past simple tense, even though you already know about past simple tense before. We will discuss about regular and irregular verbs. Regular verbs are verbs whose past participle and past tense are formed by simple adding d or ed to the root verb. For example, form base. There are form base and past simple and past participle. I will take example for arrive, base from arrive, and the past simple is arrived, and past participle arrived. It's the same with call, base form call, and the past simple is called, and then past participle is called. That is a regular verb. We will use this recount again as example. I find three regular verbs in this recount text, which is changed, studied, and worked. Now I will take the example for worked. I take the sentence from the recount text, the example of recount text, which is Rosa worked to help black people in the USA. For the negatives, Rosa did not work to help black people in USA. And the question mark, did Rosa work to help black people in USA? So the difference is the one that have regular verb is the original sentence or positive sentence. Rosa worked to help black people in the USA. If you forget about the formula of past tense, past simple tense, you can throw back in my video. Meanwhile, the irregular verb form their past tense and their past participle in different way. There are 4 types of irregular verb. The first one is different base form, different past simple, and different past participle. As you can see in the video, I give you one example. The base form is drive, and past simple is drove, and past participle is driven. And I give you one example of sentence. They drove the airport and left their car there. This is a simple task. And then same base and same past simple and same past participle. So the 3 of them is same form. For example, heard, base form heard, and past simple heard, and past participle still heard. I give you an example for the sentence. Pasha hurt himself in a soccer match last weekend. And this is past sentence, past simple tense. And the third is same base form and past participle. It means that the base form and the past participle is same, but the past simple is different. I will give you an example. The base form is come, past simple is came, and past participle is come again. I will give you the example of sentence. He came back home at 4 a.m. on Saturday. Because this is recount text and past simple, I will give you example that all past simple tense. And the last is same past participle and past participle, past simple and past participle. So the base form is same, and both past simple and past participle is different. I will give you an example. Had. For the base form, it is have, and past simple is had, and past participle is had. For example, I give you an example sentence example. They had lunch at a Thai restaurant on Monday. That is it. Again, we will use this recount text to find irregular verbs, and I find was and came. The example, I took sentence again for the example of recount text in this video. There was a white world and a black world. For the negative form, there was not a white world and a black world. And the question mark, was there a white world and a black world? It is understandable because if you forget the formula of past tense, you can throw back to this video and you will find the formula. And now we move to exercise. I will give you this exercise, and this exercise is from this recount text. She said no. And please pause the video and read the text again and then answer the question. And I will give you another assignment or exercise that related to regular and irregular verbs and recount text, of course, on this link. Please kindly check and write down your answer. Good luck and thank you.